Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them is going to find it here as we're off in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of down.
For a second, they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Throwing now on 1st down. Dumps it off to his running back. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun. That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Flush down out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they take him down right along the 30. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Chidobe Awuzie there on the tackle. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. From the 27. Escapes a defender. And he'll get it up to the 44. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. To the air now on 1st and 10. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. That's a good find from the Alabama rookie, and that'll give him a new set of downs. Collins got it left side. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Chidobe Awuzie there on the tackle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
It's mixed in on 2nd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Cut near the goal line. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. touchdown! So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. That's going to be caught, Tony Pollard. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. From the 47. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-six touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dragons drive their lead to 11. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-six as it's sent away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick-six. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Hauled in by Tyler Boyd. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 39-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Pass caught by Ridley. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I'm sure Coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also... We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. That pass complete to Boyd. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Titans will have a 1st down. From their got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Now it's Nick Folk to try the Titans field goal. Made his first one. This is a little over 40. The kick by Gano is good. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down.
Down and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Jukes one defender. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. He's going to throw this one. That's on target, Puka Nacua. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Complete to Dell. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And this one does not go far. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. From the 36. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Dell with the grab. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Working inside the red zone. He's on the move. Now he takes it, and this one doesn't go far.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Has it in close. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. Buys time, rolling right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Dragons lead by 14. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dragons lead by 15 now. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10 from the 41. Here's a give up the middle. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Another carry for him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. And
that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
A split second, all to get the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Lays out left side and gets it. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They'll throw on first. He finds Tigakonkwo for the grab. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep trying.
And he'll score! Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans could make it a 1-score game as they cut it to 9 before half. One after by Folk is up and good. And the Titans get it back to within 1 score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag. First down, he takes the snap. Throw right side, Dale has it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 42. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Here's a throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Still sticking with the passing game. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
down, Wagner.
Throwing it again here. Chased out to his right. Completed to Collins. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Second down, looking for options. On the move, headed right. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. They send the tight end in motion. From the gun on third down. And oh, he got it! Interception! The money hooker has it.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Looking to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. He's running with it. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Tank Dell. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. A give left side. Here's Mixon. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Pass play on 1st and 10. This is complete to Schultz. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 28. Able to find the Kua here. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
And he's brought down for a loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Pass caught by Mixon. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Looking to throw. And in for the touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dragons lead by 15 now. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's complete to Hopkins. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Working quickly here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He has the first over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They'll throw it again. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Throw on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Looking for the back that time. And that brings up 4th and long. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Oh, and they fake it. Went for it on the fake, but he couldn't connect with his man. Incomplete. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs. 1st and 10, a run to Mixon. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Dropping back to throw. Has his man. It's Mixon. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he's got a nice run. That reaches the 26. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Catch is made in close. He has the touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dragons grow the lead now to 22 points. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This one's going to be a return from deep in the end zone. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on him. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Taking a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. Had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
Forced out to his right. On the run right, throwing. They connect on the deep shot. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Looking for a throw here. Left side, cut by Ridley. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's throwing deep to the left side. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. So we hit. Second and 6 coming up here. Keeping it with Mixon. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 6, and they need only inches now here on 3rd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Pitch it to Mixon. Takes out a one-stop. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And that'll be a first down. Throwing now, off play action. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he goes out. Just needed one more step to reach midfield. Give him 24 on that play. And it sets up first down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll give him a first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. A give to Mixon up the middle. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's complete. Nakua on the left side. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's
That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Working inside the red zone. Has it in close.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Running it with Mixon. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Mixon on 3rd and goal. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. So here's Kaimi Fairbairn, ready for the field goal try. A little more than a chip shot. This is 25 yards. Everly's kick is good. And their lead grows further to 25 points.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Titans will have a 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing from the gun. He puts some power on a deep one left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing it again here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the 44-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Finds a seam down the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Another Tennessee Titan.
They'll try and throw it here. He's got it near the 10. And he's out of bounds after a nice pickup to the 10. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They are throwing it again. He's got it! Touchdown, Tennessee! Well, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And
that'll give them a first down. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott.